What's up, Rupert here, Grounded Permaculture, coming to you from the Nerang Riverbank at the site of our first tree planting job that we did a year ago. It's pretty much a year ago, December 2024 now. We planted this riverbank here, all along there. Behind me you can see a year ago, and it's going pretty good. We're doing syntropically inspired, chem-free bush regen, and really a year in, we're basically still managing largely Placenta 1. So we're looking at all of our grasses and meadow style weeds, and that's a tough job because the grasses and the weeds, they grow really fast and they can smother all of our trees, as you can see here. And you can see, look, even the silky oak and emergent, it's pushing up, but it's struggling against this what's this clumping grass? I forget. Soteria, not paspartum, soteria. But once we get down into this section here, ultimately what we want to do is stop managing Placenta 1, and following the laws of syntropy and natural succession, we need to go to Placenta 2. Now, what's Placenta 2? Placenta 2 is things like wild tobacco, all right, wild tobacco and the devil's fig here. And now as we get into this section behind me, you can really see the difference with Placenta 2 cranking along. We have our volunteers like the wild tobacco and the devil's fig, and as you can see underneath, we're not having to manage Placenta 1 anymore, right? We're starting to get a canopy forming around head height, and under here we don't have to do anything. Right here we're still managing grass and all the meadow style weeds, hardcore. I've just cut a track here with the brush cutter. But in here, look, we're already starting to shift into Placenta 2. We don't have to manage Placenta 1. Placenta 2 is the key transition into forest, right? That's what takes it from grassland to forest. So really, conventional, chemically inspired bush regen would be cutting these things out, pasting them, killing them, poisoning them, when really they're doing a lot of work for us, right? They're capturing a lot of sunlight, photosynthesizing, producing biomass for us, and we can come through and target hit these trees, which will bounce back, and feed it to the trees that we do want to succeed. And we're getting a nice mix in the succession there for Placenta 2, because look at me, I'm covered in grass, I'm sweaty, it's noisy, it's smelly. Managing Placenta 1's not fun. But what we're doing now as we transition as well, we're using the brush cutter less. I've just been doing it along the fence lines, cutting the paths, and the rest of it we're just kind of trampling down, making sure it's not smothering trees. And we don't get as much biomass production from Placenta 1. It kind of slows down because we're not cutting it, it's not getting the growth response, it's just being trampled and flattened. But our goal here is not to produce any fruits or food or anything. We really want this system to do the most work for us. We want to come through with as minimal effort, minimal energy as possible to support that succession. Like, that's from an engineering perspective, from an energy management way, that's the way we want to do it. And economically, right? Like, we spend less budget to get the goal, to get our canopy up. Up. That's what we're aiming for. Aiming up.